Haryana Chief Minister Bhupinder Singh Hooda has now spoken on the transfer of the IAS officer who was looking into the land deals between Vadra and DLF. Hooda has said that he's asked the Chief Secretary to investigate the entire matter. Everything will be done in a transparent manner, and in fact, they will also look into whether Khemka has misrepresented the fact. Let's in fact listen to what the Haryana Chief Minister had to say just moments ago.
तबादला जो है वो सरकार का कार्य है, तबादला को पनिशमेंट नहीं होती। नंबर 2, जो उसने बात कही है, मैं चीफ सेक्रेटरी को कहा है, चीफ सेक्रेटरी साहब को, वो उसकी जांच वो उनको दिखवाएंगे। अगर किसी, जहां तक हरियाणा सरकार का सवाल है, किसी को हमने अनड्यू फेवर नहीं दिया, ट्रांसपेरेंट सिस्टम है सारा। लेकिन किसी अफसर ने कोई कोताही की है, उसके खिलाफ लेंगे, या खेमका ने मिसस्टेटमेंट ऑफ फैक्ट्स किया है तो वो कार्रवाई, उचित कार्रवाई करेंगे।
All right, rather interesting comments. It isn't just the fact that the Haryana Chief Minister has said that no favor has been given to Vadra and the IAS officer has not been punished. This transfer should not be seen as punishment. He also in fact goes on to say they will take action against anybody who has misrepresented the facts, and he takes the IAS officer Ashok Khemka's name, who has been transferred. Manaman China now joins us on the phone line with the latest. Predictable reaction there coming in from Haryana government. Haryana Chief Minister there saying that it's an administrative process, it's a routine transfer and not a punishment transfer. The case is being made out.
Ruchika, a very strange statement from the Haryana Chief Minister Bhupinder Singh Hooda. He seems to be giving a veiled threat that action will be taken against Dr. Ashok Khemka. He has very clearly said that action will be taken if someone is found to be wrong, and also against Ashok Khemka if he has misrepresented facts. So this means that the Haryana Chief Minister is not approaching this issue with an open mind. He is already casting doubts on what Ashok Khemka has done or said on record. So what kind of inquiry the Haryana government will conduct in this aspect, it seems very doubtful it would be anything but fair or impartial.
Well, absolutely. That's a good point you've raised, Aman. The Haryana government is not approaching this issue with an open mind. In fact, the Chief Minister finds it appropriate to cast a doubt over the investigation of the probe that is being carried out by Ashok Khemka, the officer who's been transferred, instead of directly replying to the charge that's being made against his government of punishing an honest and upright officer.
Absolutely. This is an officer who has already been transferred multiple times during his career. He has been made to hold posts which should otherwise be held by IAS cadre officers several years his junior. Now, once again, he's been sent to a post, inconsequential post, which was earlier held by an officer 10 years his junior. So clearly, here is an officer who has been repeatedly victimized by the Haryana government, and here is the Haryana Chief Minister trying to say that this person must have misconstrued facts just because issue pertains to somebody like Robert Vadra and a company like DLF, which are already under crowd as far as their dealings with the Haryana government are concerned.
Right, just stay with us, Man. Let me also go across to our political editor, Javed Ansari, who now joins us from the newsroom. Javed, rather bizarre statement coming in from the Chief Minister, who's casting a doubt over the probe that was being carried out by Ashok Khemka, the IAS officer who's been transferred. He's talking about looking into the investigation, launching a probe into whether there has been any misrepresentation of the facts by the IAS officer who was looking into Vadra DLF deals. What makes the Chief Minister doubt the integrity in the probe? Or really that has been going on under this IAS officer?
You know, it's ironical that instead of probing all the allegations and the charges that have been laid at Mr. Vadra's door, the Chief Minister is now threatening this honest officer for spilling the beans. So it clearly shows that the Chief Minister's mind is made up. There is an operation cover-up underway, and anybody else or everybody who dares to hold a contrary opinion will be taken to task. This is a message that is being sent out loud and clear for civil servants in Haryana, that either they obey or face the government's wrath.
Absolutely. Let me also go across to Gaurav Sawant, who joins us from the newsroom. Gaurav, here's an officer who talks about doing his duty without any sort of fear or favor, and then you have Chief Minister responding to his transfer as he's being accused of punishing this IAS officer for doing his duty, saying that his role will be looked into.
Indeed, and this is something that this IAS officer apprehended in the letter that he's written to the state government, in the letter which he's written to the Chief Secretary protesting his transfer. He's categorically saying that it's grossly unfair to punish me for being upright and exposing the scams and corrupt acts instead of taking action against the guilty. And perhaps it is the Bhupinder Singh Hooda government that needs to come clean on the second aspect of this letter that Ashok Khemka has written, where he says that it seems that there is a deliberate malafide to punish me due to some vested elements in the political bureaucratic hierarchy affected by the exposure of this scam. Bhupinder Singh Hooda needs to come clean. Was the state favoring Robert Vadra, Sonia Gandhi's son-in-law, in this case, as is being alleged in this expose? Very categorically, there are several aspects that have come to light where Khemka is alleged malafide, and he's issued a letter, he's issued an order, Khemka has issued an order, Ruchika, cancelling the mutation of the 3.5 acre plot at Manesar that Robert Vadra has already sold to DLF. He purchased that plot for 7.5 crore, sold it for 58 crore rupees. And what Khemka, just before Khemka was transferred out, he not only ordered a probe into all of Robert Vadra's land acquisitions in Haryana, in these 4 districts, but also ordered an inquiry whether this sale was undervalued, sale of plots to Robert Vadra was undervalued, and stamp duty was not paid, undervaluation to pay to evade stamp duty. So there are several layers to this story where Bhupinder Singh Hooda government needs to come clean instead of issuing a veiled threat to the whistleblower IAS officer.